Wake the fuck up.
No, I feel, people are trying to extrapolate the small, but, there's always the but. And it's like, no, just stick with, this is what happened right now.
Right.
Like, I don't, to me, you can't honestly look at it and think anything else than, oh yeah, see the part where he kneeled on his neck for 8 fucking minutes? That's the part that killed him. Like, I don't get how you could ever go to the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like when he got off of him, how his body was limp. Like when people, that's why when UFC fighters choke somebody out, that's why they stop at a certain point, because they know any little bit longer, that man's in trouble and he not make it, even though he's slightly breathing, leaving that ring.
Exactly.
But from that action, he's gonna not make it. You know what I'm saying? It's
that
like
oxygen isn't gonna make it where it needs to be.
Right. He was restricted for too long. You know what I'm saying? Where he's not gonna get that back. Brain damage.
Just in general, because of the UFC and because of WWE and different boxing, just in general, people don't understand, like, getting knocked out is never supposed to happen in your life ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fucking, normal thing. It's just, like, when you just live.
Everybody goes, hey, is this your first knockout yet? Like, nobody.
Yeah. You had your first concussion? You're not a man. You get your first concussion. Like, bro, those aren't things that are just like, rites of passage that are supposed to happen in your life. They're not like chicken pox.
Right. Wu-Tang meant protect your neck because it's attached to what you're really protecting.
Exactly. Put the head up.
Head up, B. Word up.
No, man, this shit is.
But his face too, when he was telling him, you enjoying this, and he had that fucking look in his eye, man, of the devil, bro. It was just straight fucking nasty, angry, like, fuck this guy. Fuck. And Tyler's like, see what drugs do to you people? It wasn't even a drug. You was there for a fucking fake $20 bill, man. That's what we doing. Fake $20 bill, and he was on drugs.
And then, man, I want to know, they haven't really latched onto, because now with all the news coverage, it's not about Floyd anymore, which is unfortunate. Now it's been hijacked by everyone that's looting and doing their thing, which, like I said, I'm conflicted on it. It's tough, but
I know.
Unfortunately, it seems like the movement has been hijacked and everything's been taken away from George Floyd. Have
you seen his brother? You seen his brother talk? George Floyd's brother.
I saw his daughter.
Right. He was like, listen, man. He's like, he said, we're peaceful people, man. My brother he wasn't about that, man. He was about, getting rights and everything peacefully. You know what I mean? He was a God-fearing people. He wasn't that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He was totally against the whole, he said, destroying your own community. Then what? What are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yep.
He said, and then use my brother's name. Don't do that. You don't do shit like that and then use my brother's name. That's not what he would want. You know what I mean? So,
and that's another spot where I think Trump is fucking up, because Trump needs to come out and make, if he feels this way, of course, needs to make clear sentences about, like, everybody who is protesting for Floyd, I am so sorry. I respect you. You guys are doing it peacefully. Thank you so much. And then you have to go to, hey, and the rioters and looters, we're coming to fuck you up. You know what I mean? That's, to me, that'd be fine to say, but somebody's got to get on him and be like, hey, don't you mean to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of his
but then you think about it, it's like, it's a beautiful thing because he gives it to you, man. It's almost like he's almost needed. You know what I mean? It's like, because those motherfuckers that sat at that same desk and that same occupation and had that same title, a lot of them, I can't say all of them, but a lot of them had that fucking way of thinking, man. Had that thought. Yeah. He just has a broken barrier right now that, he just lets it go. Out, you know what I mean? He's spilling out the shit that, so I mean, it's almost like you might be needed, man, because you're just really showing the face of motherfuckers just like you, man, that are still out there.
You'd rather know your enemy. Right. You'd rather know who the person is,
Right. Antonio Brown in the White House. He just can't stop. He can't get out. He can't get out his own fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Right. I just can't get right, nigga.
But I think there'll be some cool documentaries on this later, because there's definitely, like, who the fuck is bringing all the bricks and the pallets? That shit makes no sense. But I appreciate now that people in this day and age are catching on to it. It's fun to see the old tricks not work anymore. Of like,
Right.
Yeah, yes, there's bricks and there's pallets of bricks, and for the first 2 days they were being used. Then after that, people got smart to were like, yo, what? This isn't a video game. Why is this here? And people are starting, yo, look, there's a pile of fucking bricks here. Come on, man. What? This isn't.
Right.
Then this shit starts to spread.
Okay. Do you see?
So then people stop using them.
Right. Where's the construction? What are we doing with these bricks?
Exactly. So then people stop using them, which is dope. I even saw people do the thing where they were like, did you see the one online? Take the bricks and just place them in the fucking street. So when the cops try to drive at you, they fuck up their car. That shit was dope. I was like, yeah, use the bricks like that. Don't be throwing them as shit. Put them in the fucking street.
Right. We create barriers. We got enough hands.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But it's
But think about like, someone is putting them there. Like some overlord. You know what I mean? Like how we always say, like, bro, there's still evil people out there. So like there's still someone in a fucking, maybe they're not in a lair, but you know what I'm saying? They're out there controlling shit with the claws. I don't like it.
Yeah, nah, it's bigger than, I feel like it's bigger than them thought, man. It's like there's a bigger fucking there's a bigger fucking plan going on behind the scenes sometimes, man. These conspiracy niggas might be on to something.
Yeah, that's the thing where, like, I don't know if anybody has it 100% right, but it is one of those things where people I would never expect to say this shit are just being like, yo, something's going on, though. You know
what? Truly too, man, my fucking heart goes out because, I do got some good friends, man, that are cops, man, and they're good people, man. And I feel for them, you know what I mean? Because they're in a real fucked up position of being somebody that, I know for a fact personally is a good person and don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now they're painted like that, and there's no way for them to, bro, I'm getting it hard right now, man. I'm getting it, owning this fucking car that looks like a cop car. The looks are coming, man. I try to laugh it off. I joke it off. I was like, what's crazy, man? It's weird, but I'm seeing it more. I said, I get more white people head nods to me, and more black people just fucking grill me, or anybody in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Of this, if I'm going through the hood, it's just like. But it's been more of a different, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, now I'm worried about leaving my shit parked somewhere, to be honest. Because it's like, it's not personal, but guess what? My car symbolizes something they don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my car is a symbol now of something that somebody might want to fuck up, because it's like, yo, sorry, bro, but you got the fucking lights and everything in this shit. We flipping it. We're going to spray paint on it. I'm worried about getting some bullshit spray painted on my car, to be honest.
Yeah. You should go to like Walmart or Target and just get some of those fucking decal letters and just on the back of your fucking car, just write "not a cop." You know what I'm saying? Put some little stickers on there. It's just like, because a cop wouldn't do that. Like they would get the joke, and you're just like, "Not a cop." You know, something, man. Try to, because I feel you.
I'm riding around with headbands and do-rags, motherfuckers. You're going to see me out here. You're going to think he just undercover, y'all. He undercover. Like, that's probably be the move that happened. I just ride around with my damn pastry hat on. Like, yo, he not right in the head, because when no undercover do that either. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be an undercover move. So a dude with a pastry hat in a cop car, they going to think I'm a probably rioter and I stole that shit. You know what I mean? Because I'll be beeping and shit and turning the siren on in the middle of the street. Maybe that'll help.
I would not park on the fucking street, though.
Which reminds me of a situation I did run into. Because I almost got into it, man. This is my first post-COVID, what's going on right now? Almost beef in the streets, man.
Post-COVID.
I went to I was going to my bank, People's Bank,
over here on
the west side by the beach. So I'm gonna pull up to the bank real quick. I pulled up to the front right by the they got the vestibule, little hallway with the ATM.
Right.
All I need is the ATM.
Love the word vestibule.
You know? I said, I don't need nothing inside. I'm hitting the vesty. I'm just gonna hit the ATM real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I go in. I just pulled up real quick, threw my shit to hazard. My windows were down. It's a nice day. Pulled up, boom, put my hazards on, running in there because I'm at the ATM and I can see my car through the window. So I'm right here. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got my keys on me. I ain't worried about never taking my shit. So, boom, I get my money out, get to the door, look down, and put my money in my wallet. Bomb, put it away. Y'all look up, man. It's this fucking tall white dude with like a backpack on,
Lexus,
and like he had a backpack on, and like an American hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was on my driver's side, my side. Now, mind you, I had my windows open. And he was crouching down, looking all in my shit. Like,
what?
I don't, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So he's crouching down. He's like looking in my shit. So I came out and I just immediately I was like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? Boy? He was like, oh, and he's like back. I said, yo, what the fuck is you doing, man? Get away from my shit, man. I swear to God, I'll fuck you up, you know. And I turned into this whole like, yo, I'm ready to go right now, man. You feel what the fuck are you doing by my car? Right. You know, and I definitely, I remember I did scream out, I'm not a fucking cop, because I felt like, yeah, I think that's what he was there for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, either that or he was just a motherfucker trying to do some snatch and grab shit. He's looking for seeing if he could snatch something, thought I ran into the bank and left my shit open. And it's like, but looked in, and I think he might have second guessed because he saw that I have scanners and shit. Like it was an official looking cop car for people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? Is I have a scanner and I have the two walkies for the overhead radio and for the scanner. You know what I'm saying? So I think he might have stuttered when he saw it. So either that, he came and came for the quick grab. Let me grab something. Or my initial thought was because of the height of everything that's going on, he was looking to do damage to my shit. And I ran with that immediately. And I was like, I'm not a fucking cop. I'll fuck you up, homeboy. That was kind of like, I whipped that homeboy. That's from the 90s. Like, y'all don't know. You know, motherfucker, like, you know somebody in their mid-30s to early 40s, you walk around still saying, I'll fuck you up, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So you know what era I'm from. But, you know, he was backpedaling. He had some little scraggly, like, blonde with him and shit. You know, they were hanging out, like, in front of the liquor store. So I'm thinking, like, either you was just kind of, like, looking to get his quick grab because you want to get some money. Maybe he was hoping I left my wallet there. So I'm going in the bank. Why would I leave my wallet there? I'm going in the bank. Obviously, I'm probably going to have my wallet on me. But I don't know what the fuck he was doing, man. But I almost had to put a nigga down. And, folks, I did not. I didn't have it on me.
Oh.
I didn't have it on me. I would have had to go COVID, reach and jab. It's just, you gotta straight, it's all jabs. I can't tussle, I can't grab, I can't embrace. You gotta Floyd Mayweather rope and dope, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta keep him away from me. He was a lanky white dude, so he was kind of taller, so
sharp elbows.
He had to stretch, but he didn't want to smoke though. And at this moment, I was like, I didn't really want it as much either because I gotta put my hands on him. I don't want to fucking touch this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Did he say anything to you when you yelled at him?
He was just like, oh, you got it. And I was like, I said, he tried to do this like weird apologetic thing. And then I was like, you know, I said something again. I was like, fuck you, I fucked you up. Then don't fuck with me right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I started walking away. He said something. And I just, what? What'd you say? He was like, nah. He said, you fucked me up. You fucked me up. So I'm like, nah, you being sarcastic right now. You trying to rattle me? So I didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I was like, okay. You saying some shit like that because I don't know what you got. I don't got nothing on me. He got a backpack. You know, he might be out here in the streets all fucked up. He got a little pocket knife on him or some shit, you know. Watching my man John Correa telling you, get you prepared for this shit, man. He's like,
yo,
listen, you never know.
I ride with one now. I ride with a knife because,
you never know.
Because I don't have a gun yet. That's it.
Right, it's true, man, because, and it's fucked up because, and that's another thing, you not being on that side, somebody ignorant enough is you're going to see the first white face they see and act stupid. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there like that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the first white motherfucker I see, I'm fucking swinging. You know what I mean? Of like stupid shit. Like, there's no, we all have anger. We all deal with it a certain way. But at some point, you got to call bullshit for bullshit. Like, that's bullshit.
You got to just point it in the right fucking direction. That's what you have to do is point it in the right direction.
Take up some fucking boxing lessons or something, man. Get it, be a UFC fighter. You like fighting, man? You like swinging and hitting shit, man? Get in the UFC.
They even got rooms like that. They got fucking destruction rooms that you can go to now. Like, and just they'll set up shit for you to fucking tear apart. They got those, you know?
That's fucking dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's people that need that shit, man. Yeah, those people that fucking breaking shit right, and I might even need that shit.
It would be fun. I wouldn't be mad. You know, it's not like I'd go there and have a bad time, so it can't be, you know?
Because the best part is I don't got to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get in trouble for doing it. I paid money to do this shit.
Paid money to book.
Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, and it had me so fucking hot, man. I'm riding and I'm just like, yo, I was about to fuck this guy up, man. It really got to I don't know, everything building. I don't know, maybe it was like teetering with things, and I had to really kind of bring myself to
shorter, man.
like, yo. And you know what? I even did the thing where I felt was right because I called the cops and I was like, yo, get somebody over here, man, because this guy, I think he out here looking in cars. I almost got into it. I'm trying, are you gonna stay around? I said, no, I don't want to stick around. If I stick around, I'm gonna it's gonna be bad for me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you as I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I was in my car. I gave a description of the guy. I said, he out here looking in cars and shit. You might want to check him out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Maybe it's because I got a Crown Vic. He thought I was a cop. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to help maybe somebody else out because if he trying to do it like that, then he out there looking for anybody to snatch a grab. He might just snatch a woman with a purse.
I would say, bank, that sounds like desperation.
Right. He looking for the right Vic. Now, if I was, you know what I mean, I got a little limp, but don't get it twisted, motherfucker. I'm not that old. He got a little limp to himself. Yeah, come close. But he might have been out there trying to look for his I'm gonna get an elder out here or something, just grab her purse coming out the ATM and dip. So I felt I did the right thing by not fucking him up and alerting what I should have did, man. But, that's how it's done, folks. I know. Yo, he black, he snitched. Fuck all that, man. I'm trying to save the motherfucker from probably getting killed. And how about that? You know what I mean? Because if I was a lesser person, I'd have fucking shot him in his fucking ass thinking he was trying to break into my car. You know what I mean? It's like, and then people are like, well, I was justified. He was trying to break in your shit. So fucking him up.
Yo, what if, like, straight up, yes, this is some disgusting shit to think about, some movie shit, but what happens if he's in your car here? He comes from this side of the street and has his head in the fucking car. You walk out of the bank, see him with his head in the car. You don't say nothing. You walk up to your fucking thing. His head's in your car, and you just, boom, blow his fucking head off inside your goddamn car. Is that, that, that could be over the limit, but that might be perfectly fucking legal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
it might be, right. It's like, am I not lawfully, they're going to say there's no threat, but I don't know that. You know what I mean? He's in my car doing something he shouldn't be doing. So at that point, am I able to draw my weapon? Is the law. Can I draw my weapon and tell him, yo, the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Or do you say, yo, what are you doing? And wait for him to possibly have a weapon and then get the drop on him.
So I know. It's like, does he have to shoot first? Do I have to shoot him and he has to land inside my car? Is that how it works? Like,
because you can get your fucking permit and shit taken away from you if you draw without probable cause. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense.
10 steps, then I draw.
You know what I mean? Which makes sense is because you can't just, it's not a movie. Everybody wants to do the movie.
Yeah. It's not a movie. Bro, I was thinking about that on the way home today about how it's not a movie. And that
it's not, man.
Pertains to everything with fighting, with all that stuff. Like, how many old women do you know that are just like, no, if they come near me, I'll just fuck them up. And it's like, no, like, you don't understand. You would get crumpled and folded. Like, if any person hits you, like, there's too many people have that movie shit in their head. Like, it ain't a movie, dog.
Right. It's like,
no, but I wanted to go back to one of the things that you had said about, hold on, I wrote it down here. About, the white privilege. How you were saying that people with white privilege need to use their white privilege to help out black people in situations where they could see it. And I wanted to piggyback off that and say, because I saw footage of this happen, the good cops also have to grab the bad cops by the back of the neck and be like, yo, no. And I saw that this weekend once, which was fucking cool. Like, it was another peaceful protester. The girl's just sitting there and the cop fucking, boom, just fucking jaws her. And another cop grabs him. A black cop grabs him and is like, takes him back to the squad car and is just like, the fuck are you doing? Like yelling at the other cop, which is, like you said, I feel like both of those things need to happen.
It does, and as cops have to do it, and you know what, and I feel for those black cops, man, of knowing, hey, you know what, they might be going through some shit. Where, man, I want to be over there. I want to be over there, representing with my people as a culture because I know what my people have been through in the past. I know what this has been with. That's why I got this job because I want to be a change in it. So, but I feel that, but you have to know. You still have a sworn in job. You still have a job. You know what I mean? That you have people you work for, and you have orders you have to kind of take out. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough position to be in, man. You know what I mean? 100%, man. Like, man, I want to do the right thing, but I gotta walk over here. I gotta be a part of this unit here that is being the enemy to my people that are looking at me like, how could you, motherfucker? motherfucker. You know what I mean? It's like
there's footage of that too, though. There's footage of that
Right.
out there, bro, where cats just straight up yelling at this black cop. Motherfucker, you should be over here. You on that fucking side. You should be. But
Right.
that's tough, dude, to sit
You
there
don't
and
know
just.
that man's pain. You don't know what he's going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He chose that job, man. He chose that job to try to make a difference, man. You got to remember that shit, man. If he was trying to do something like, listen, I'm putting myself out here because I want to be a better face of what we feel as though a cop should represent. You should be thanking me for being out here representing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to infiltrate and make a change. You know, I'm gonna try to get fine. I'll go on their side and I'll try to change that whole shit instead of trying to change it from over here.
You know what's fucked up? Because there's a lot of black cops that don't do that. You know what I mean? They're there for a paycheck. You know what I mean? Yeah. They come in and be like, try to get this bread. I'm out. I hate people. I hate calls. I don't want to go deal with people's problems. No bullshit. Yeah. So not even just a black cop would be better. It's got to be a certain person. You got to give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of got to, that balance of, I got a job to do. You know, this is my job. This is what it is. But I also give a shit about people and people that I understand. If I'm part of that community, I understand it more. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I understand the legal side. You know what I mean? That person that could bring it together like, yo, I feel you, but check this out. I'm going to bring this sense to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but I feel you over here, but you know what I mean? It's a clash, man. And,
show them with your hands, bro. I'm telling you, sometimes you got to play it out for them.
let these hands go. You know what I mean? But it's. I hope it comes something great, man. And it's like, could this all be a ploy for election year? Everything.
Dude, that's
nobody gives a shit about COVID anymore. Nobody's social distancing in these rallies, man. Nobody gives a shit. What happened?
Yo, what I think happened was. Whoever wanted us to vote from home thought COVID was going to last a whole lot longer. That's what I think they were thinking for the vote. So now, COVID kind of went, people were starting to realize, yo, nobody's sick. Come on, man, cut this shit out. That shit kind of went downhill. Then this happens. And now we're going on this because right now, obviously you could not have an election. You know what I'm saying? And if you did have an election, everybody could not go to what are you going to do? Go to the polling thing? They're going to set the polls on fire. You know, like the rioters and looters are going crazy. So you couldn't have a normal election now, and we're in June. So we got July, August, September, October, November. 5 months. Does this last for 5 months? How long is a murder trial? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. And it's going to be like, is he going to win again because he's going to have a lot more people that maybe been teetering and now feel like he's doing the right thing are going to jump over there? You know what I mean? Or is he going to lose supporters, I would hope, of that, you had me, bro, but I just can't right now. You know, it's like, I'm hoping he lost those people that just kind of like, I can't no more. Like, did they have a breaking point? Is it just going to be everything he does and says? It's got to be something that you ain't feeling that he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the Democrats would win if they replaced Biden right now, and not even right now, later, whatever, because Trump has so many people that don't like him right now. But you got to remember that Joe Biden is not all there mentally. He doesn't know, bro. It's, you know, when you talk to someone in and out all day.
He came from Barack's regime, so people that didn't like Barack, they're not gonna fuck with him off the rip. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we ain't really fuck with Barack. I'm not a Trump fan, but I ain't fuck with Barack either. So no, you don't get my vote. You know what I mean? You got those people too.
And all they have to do is do some like, Joe Biden has had a medical emergency, whatever. Oh, Hillary Clinton just goes, I'm here, coach. And then Michelle Obama goes, Can I be your Pippin? And to me, how things are going, Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama going in together. Can you, every college woman ever.
8 rings. That's 8 rings right there. They didn't get it. They get it.
Bro,
4 rings.
Literally every woman that, every woman votes that.
Come on.
Every single woman alive votes.
I'm not a woman and they got my vote. I'm dropping grapes. Man. I'm dropping grapes on that fact. Facts.
It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Or you never know, because another thing with speaking on the conspiracy side, because I see the conspiracy stuff and then I look it up and I'm like, holy shit. For certain things, for other things, you're just like, man. But saw one thing on Twitter yesterday. What they're not telling you. Clicked on, well, okay, whatever. COVID deaths are down, all that. Blah, blah, blah. Hillary Clinton has court today. Whoa. Google that. She did have court over the emails and all that other stuff. She tried to do another appeal, and now they're trying to figure out, is she going to have to actually testify? So I didn't know she.
Wow.
Bro,
she's
crazy.
They're not gonna bring her to court. Too much espionage shit going on her. Damn. They still trying her ass. Damn, she gonna be dead before they fucking convict her.
But that's another one of those to where you're like, yo, did they just go? Because I didn't see that on any news channel, anything, and then you look it up and it's like, yeah, it's a small story over there.
Right.
That's reputable, but still.
I wonder what Kanye West is doing with that MAGA hat. I wonder how he's feeling these days.
I don't know.
Is it still a choice, Kanye? I mean, are you still feeling a certain way, Mr. Chicago? Because, a lot of those riots were in Chicago back then, man.
I think he's done the smart thing and not talked, because he has to say the right thing if he chooses to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Anything righteous that come out of his mouth, they gonna roast him. Like, well, hold on, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What you talk? Ain't you the same guy that said this shit was a choice? You ain't shit, Kanye.
Uh-huh.
Now you wanna say something? You know what I mean? So no matter what he gonna say, it's not gonna. If he come out with, if he don't agree with certain things, they gonna roast him again. Well, Kanye, we already know, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You ain't with us. We already know you thought it was a choice. Get out of here. We don't want you, Kanye.
That's one of the things too, that everyone is eating everyone with. Everyone's online talking about, like, they keep track of who has not made a statement yet. They're like, oh, Kim Kardashian, she got black kids, but she didn't make a statement yet. Blah, blah. And it's like, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. Give her a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everyone has to make.
The shocker though too was Mike made a statement. That's big. Mike don't say shit on social. Mike Jordan, he don't say shit about social thing. He's like, his thing is always kind of. Mike's always been in the cut, especially with like this whole Black Lives Matter movement. Mike ain't say shit. Not really.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you saw in the documentary that he was just like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Republicans buy my shoes too. Wasn't that the thing? Republicans buy sneakers as well.
Buy sneakers as well. But Mike, I think he starts seeing himself like, damn, man, at some point, Mike, you can't get away from this one, Mike. you got your Mike. You done touched the world with The Last Dance. So anybody that didn't know you, you know what I'm saying?
I know, because there's people that, bro, you have to remember how many people think we're 30. I'm 37. So we're in our late 30s, right? And we saw the prime tail end of Michael's career. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing stuff early 8. So we got to see the tail end of it. So imagine cats that are 20 years old now. They've heard of him, but this was their first time being like, whoa, so that's what he did. Okay, wow.
He was the real deal. Oh, okay,
so
he ain't fuck around.
Now, can you imagine how many fans he's gained on social media? How many more people are going to buy his sneakers? For him now, he's like, well, damn, I got a new audience. I got to.
It's true, because Mike was so perfect. He knew what the fuck. Mike be knowing what he doing, man.
Mike knows.
He knows. He's like, yo, this shit probably wasn't even supposed to drop until like December 2021.
Yeah.
Everybody see the quarantine happen. He's like, yo, drop it. He said, nothing's happening in the sports world. What do we do? Mike was like, yo, drop it. yo, DJ, drop my shit.
Yo, babe, put on my shit.
Yo, my shit go? Yo, drop that shit. Yo, DJ, drop the track.
Drop that. Drop the doc.
Because nobody knew when that shit was going to come out. You know, Mike was like, listen, y'all need something. It's funny because it's like, yo, LeBron, because if I don't, they're going to do nothing but talk about LeBron in the basketball season. You know, his legacy. Mike is like, let me snuff that out real quick. Let me give y'all a moment while y'all breathing to introduce you to who the fuck the man is real quick.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yo, he's like a very low key. He like a low key nut hanger. Like, I mean, he low key let his nuts hang around the room and get out a smirk or two.
Yo, I wish I could sample the voice and make an 1991 R&B track with just a long and you get Michael Jordan just going, drop that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how bad would that shit hit? Let's get In Vogue on it. Come on. I want that track. I want the stiff leg kick step. You know what I'm saying? You know about that stiff leg kick step. That horse trot.
You know that's that straight iron and board back ostrich shit. You peck them out.
Oh my God.
One quick one I had this morning. That was an interesting one. This is just people are not in their right minds.
Yo,
I'm in my breakfast spot. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. Going to get my sorullos that I get, my little cornmeal sorullos for the Españols out there. They know what I'm talking about. My Latino people know. So I go into my spot because I'm going to go get me my little breakfast joints. There's 2 people in line in front of me, and then I'm there, and then some lady comes in. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 people in front of me. They're just getting coffee and bread. You know, it's a bakery kind of place, so they only do like bakery and breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm the third one in line, and some lady comes in, and she behind me. You know, we all sitting there masked up, doing what we do with society. And so
blicky down, masked up. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So she just blurts out with and you guys late for work? And I look over, she goes, you late for work? So I'm like, why? You know what I mean? To me, like that's random ass questions. I mean, I kind of feel like where you're going with it, but I'm going to ask you why. Are you asking me that about my
But real quick, in my head, I'm thinking 2 ways. Is she looking for, are you late for work? And if you are late for work, you should leave and go to work instead of buy this. Or is she asking you, are you late for work? And if you say no, she's like, well, I'm late for work and I go ahead of you. So I'm thinking that's where I'm.
Right. So I was kind of there, but I kind of had to question. So I'm just like, why? Right? I'm asking why.
Of course. Yeah, I'm with you.
And her response was, oh, well, I'm late for work. And I said, I don't see how that's my problem. And she was like, oh,
little mean. Okay.
Right. I said, I don't see that's my problem. But then I try to be like, I said, listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't know what you're saying right now. What are you asking me? Right? All you did was say, are you late for work? And I say, why? You said, because I am. I'm just like, okay, it's not my problem. What are we saying right now?
Yeah. Are you asking me for a ride? Are you at like what?
Right.
Yeah. I need the next sentence, boo.
Right. I'm lost on what the hell you're talking about right now. So, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, Papa, I'm sorry. I just late. I said, are you asking me to go ahead of me? Is that what you need? Oh yeah, I'm late for work. I'm sorry. I know it's not your problem, Papa. I know it's not your problem. I said, look, I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm just saying the way you came at me, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. You got to communicate better, boo.
Yeah. And then it's like the lady looked at me.
Ahead. What?
The lady looked at me and she's like, next, and I said, go ahead. You're good. You know what I mean? I'm getting 2 little things here. I'm not late for work. I end my job. I'm third shift. You're fine. You know what I mean? Go do what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, sorry, thank. But it's just like, let's get it together, man. You know what I mean? What are you doing out there in the world? I think a lot of people are just, anxiety's been heightened on some people, man.
Oh, yeah. And,
you know what I mean?
And like how we were talking about with people are going to go crazy, and people have been going crazy for like beating their kids for the first time, hitting their wife for the first time. People are also going to go through different mental things for the first time, because I could say for me, I felt a change in myself, and I get to leave the house every day and go to work. I get to jog around my neighborhood. I got a couple sidewalks out here. There's still been some people out there that have been in their fucking home since, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like April, May, like.
And you think about that shit as far as like your everyday people. Like there are, like when I went to go to this breakfast spot that I used to go to get my grits. Shout out to them for that.
Put the grits on them.
They had a group of old timers that would be there every morning. Now remember, like shit like that is like the everydayers. I mean, people that did routinely certain things and went certain places every day for their sanity. You know what I mean? Like this is routinely what I do. Maybe I'm retired or whatever. Maybe. And one of the biggest challenges I didn't think about is when they were saying it's like for that kind of, put that kind of anxiety or a routine in this. Now take that and put it into somebody that's mentally challenged.
Yep.
keeping them quarantined.
Or just on the edge, and this puts them over the edge because
now you got somebody.
They could leave their house every day and get away from their mom and get away from whatever, and now they can't. They're stuck.
Now you got somebody that's like somebody has a mentally challenged child that keeping them locked into the house is probably, they might have one of their things is that drives them fucking insane. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't have a backyard. We live in an apartment building with a child who is mentally challenged, you know what I mean? And they bug out when they're inside too long. So I have a routine where we get up, we go outside for walks, and we got to go certain places, or we go to a certain ice cream parlor that we go there every day. It keeps them calm. You know what I mean? Like, there's shit out there, I'm sure, like that, man. And I think I seen one time where the lady was saying how extremely difficult it was because her child was mentally challenged, and to deal and to be trapped in the house and not have the help that she usually has outside of her home. You know what I mean? Would help take care of. So
yeah, that's rough.
And like you said, people are rough, and the more shit is happening, and more reasons for people to say fuck the government even more. You know what I'm saying? People are already blaming this COVID on that. Fuck the government.
And you got to even think about it like this. I follow a couple of ladies of the night on Instagram. There's a couple strippers, and the only reason I know that they're strippers is because, for strippers, they can't get the fucking unemployment. So she's like, I got $1,200 blank amount of weeks ago, and it's like, oh wow, and that is it. And you got to find a different hustle, start an OnlyFans, start something because
they do what they do, and I've seen a lot of them. I've seen some of those. They'll charge for nudes or something. Hey, you wanna, I'll give you a private show. You know what I'm saying? Via Zoom, I'll give a personal show for you, and play with it a little bit. They go into another levels of this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they're probably doing the X-rated Zoom, right?
Right. I'll get a bed full of toys, and then you pay me to watch me get busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit they're doing, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
So real quick, if anyone wants to pay me to do that.
I mean, shout out to the bartenders that's just like practicing their craft at home. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Just become full-blown alcoholics in the house.
Man, you got people, I've been a waitress for 25 years. You ain't one for the next 4 months. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. Maybe they're living high-end places. You work at a high-end place where your tips are like how you live.
Yep.
Doormen can't get that shit in New York.
I know. Taxi drivers.
Right. Suicidal magicians right now. Like, man, I swear it's going to be my final act if they don't fucking get me a gig soon.
What is the name of your band? It's just Suicidal Magicians, dog. It's nothing. Suicidal
Is he dead or not? Is he dead or not? Is he dead or not?
That's like a fucking... that is like the funniest. Imagine if that shit was your email at work, like when you're in a situation that you don't want to tell your email. It's like, so what's the email? Here's like SUIC. I'm not gonna say it. It's suicidalmagicians@gmail.com. Like, how do you spell it? Fuck.
Right. No, then you say no. It's Suicidio Magic Can. Suicidio Magic Can. Yeah, that's a magic can.
Suicidio Magic Can. Suicidio Magic.
They're magic.
I picture that shit as a Las Vegas show, though, just off what you just said. I'm like, did he kill himself or not? It's the funniest shit ever. Like, you just got motherfuckers pretending to stab themselves, and it's like, fool. Oh, he's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
That is the most fucking vomiting, fucking nauseating, greatest thing ever. Like, you know what I mean? I would fucking throw up and then smile afterward. Like,
he's still fine. He's fine.
Look at that, but the way it looks so real, the way his brains just squirted. Like, come on, man. The Suicidal Magicians.
Wow.
That might be like some crazy fucking suicide bombers and shit.
Right.
Once he's there, smoke clears. He's not. That's a bad joke. Sorry. But the guys that do that it's pretty insane thing to do. So I don't. No, I mean, definitely not laughing towards the people that get hurt or injured from shit like that, man. But for the fact that this guy really thinking that he's gonna get a higher place in the upper world by blowing himself up into pieces, I don't
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so brightness.
I think we solved every single problem in the world on this podcast. Okay,
Close to it.
we got them all. We're good, guys. Everything's fine.
That's why things grow here in the patch, man. I think we need more watermelon pumpkin patches along the fucking nation, man. Around the world, we need more of these patches where fucking gourds grow together, man, and come and talk about this shit and enjoy color and light and enlightenment and configuration.
Saturday we might have to, that might be the thing, man. We might have to walk around with a pocket full of seeds and just plant something. See if that grows. Go ahead, fucking see if that grows.
Take that right there. Put that in your life. Put that in your socket. You need to charge up. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
hey,
I'm all
we
about
appreciate.
peacefulness.
Huh?
So all about the peacefulness, man.
Peacefulness. And we're about to say peace out of this episode of the Watermelon VS Pumpkin Podcast. I am Lil Mattress on everything. LILMATTRESS. Be good to people out there, man, and don't kill black people.
Yeah, it's not a thing. It's not like killing a bear and you put it on the floor.
That's
man. It was at one point. That's what's fucked up. That's where the acknowledgement needs to come. The motherfucker, remember, this shit was sport, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers were killed for sport and then took pictures like they fucking just caught a gator in the woods. You know what I mean? You got to remember the mind of people.
These
people. And you remember those people that were in those footages standing next to bodies hanging from trees? Guess what? They had fucking kids. Right? And as much poison as they could inject into them, they did. And if they absorbed it, they continued. If not, they fucking found light, man. You know what I mean? Find light, man. Bright light, people.
Bright light. Bars. Yo, you know what we should do sometime is we should do a watch along where we watch a movie and then fucking record, our commentary over it. And the one that we should do is Ice-T Surviving the Game. You remember that shit? Bro.
Oh, God. Wow. That's a throwback of all throwbacks. How would you do that? Would we be able to watch it like through this?
We could, yeah.
Oh.
So
we pop up on the screen and shit, and then we both sit. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah,
hey, we'll look forward to that in the future. Who knows? We're out. We'll see you next week. Bars.